We are back in the kitchen with the fabulous Craig Fouhy and talented chef Jon-Paul. I think you guys could have a spin-off show. I just want you to know.
You know what?
We're working on it.
Discussing that.
We were.
Except Craig insisted on sports, and I insisted on knife juggling and gunplay. But I think there's going to be a lot of action.
There's a balance.
I think there's going to be a lot of action.
You need a balance.
We're working on smashed potatoes right now, and we've been smashing.
Actually, it's not we. You've been doing a phenomenal job.
I've been smashing for the last 10 minutes. Now, what am I going to add next?
All right, so
But talk about the dehydrating here.
So what we did was we cooked some potatoes in heavily salted water. The water has to taste good because the salt's going to permeate the potato then. Drained it off, put it back in the pot, and Craig started drying it out. So initially there was a lot of steam coming off of here.
What does
that mean? Well, to dry out is to remove moisture.
Okay.
We kept the heat on low.
There's just a lot of people out there that don't know that, so I wanted to make sure they knew that.
Dry is. Okay.
Like a sister. Like a hot and dry.
All right, so we dried them out. But no, that's a great question. We dried them out. And when the steam started to dissipate, Craig started kind of smashing them up. So the reason we did that is if there's water in there, it's going to be waterlogged when we put the cream and the butter in. So now he's going to add some butter, add some cream.
How much butter should I add, Chef Jon-Paul?
I would just add...
a lot.
No, well, yeah, I wouldn't go too crazy. I would go about like that because we've got pork chops.
Is that like 1 tablespoon? 2 tablespoons?
That's about...
Okay, how are we doing?
I don't know, about 80 grams.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
About
I
80
get
grams.
it.
And it's melting down nicely.
And then we're going to add some cream, and all of a sudden you're going to see that
How much
fluff
cream
up.
shall we add, Chef Jon-Paul?
Add about half of that cream.
Okay.
He is awesome.
Yeah, he's a good
awesome.
listener.
You get to work with him, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
It's fantastic.
He pays attention.
So now our cream is going to fluff it up.
Yes, it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's going to get real fluffy like a cloud.
Are you
And
seeing this
then-
at home, folks?
and
Can
then-
you stay up with me, cameraman?
So give it a good zhuzh.
My favorite line
Get
from
in there.
infomercials. Okay, here we go.
What,
A
can
good,
you stay up with me, cameraman?
yeah. You remember that? The ShamWow guy.
Okay.
You staying with me, cameraman? Okay.
All right, a little more cream. Let's throw
Little
some
more
cheese
cream.
in there. I'm
more
going to throw in
cream.
some chive. Boom.
Oh,
just to
a
kind
little
of
chive.
Bump it up a little
Oh.
bit.
So this really isn't a health-conscious meal. This is just
Oh,
really,
yes.
really good.
This is comfort food.
Fouhy's part of the meal.
This is
And then
comfort
his
food.
wife's part will come in the last segment.
My
when we do the
producer,
Zebbion.
Kim, goes, this is a man's meal.
Yeah, now we're talking, Kim.
We know what we're doing with
I
dealing
want
with
to hear
here.
that.
How about some cheese, Chef Jon-Paul?
Please. Now check this out. Here's our vegetables that we roasted in the oven, and they look beautiful. And remember we said when we roast the vegetables, it concentrates the flavor. And you can feel free to
Oh, they
substitute
smell good.
anything you want. But the important thing is that they're all high water vegetables, meaning they're not carrots, they're not sweet potatoes.
You put this
they're not
whole pan
turnips.
in the oven?
Put the whole pan in the oven.
You can do that with this handle?
We tested it.
We found out.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yes,
Okay.
apparently you can. Look at these. Look at these. Oh, my God.
So I'm just going to take a look. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Look at those, huh?
So we're going to go boom over here like this.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
That's
You
what
should
I'm
be
talking
proud of
about.
yourself, Craig. I mean, that looks great.
And he really, I mean, this was his deal. He
Where's
did,
Rocky Balboa?
all right? And there is our beautiful pork chop stuffed with chorizo. And that is,
You would score major points.
yeah.
look at that.
Look at that.
That is just pure energy.
And it looks delicious.
Well, can we...
The presentation
Is this done?
Absolutely.
Can we cut into it just so we can see what it looks like?
We can.
Maybe. The presentation is gorgeous, I might add.
I hope it's not all raw in the middle.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
That's gorgeous. So that's the inside. So there's your
Stuff
little...
that.
Craig, you
Right?
Craig, you are a great stuffer.
Huh?
And the
I'm
thing I
telling you.
love about the chorizo is it's kind of fatty, so it keeps the
Yes.
pork chop nice and moist.
Moist, yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful.
All right, I'm looking for forks.
Oh, mama.
Is there a fork
This is
over
why
there?
we cook.
Oh, mama. This is why we do it right here.
All right,
Oh,
so boom,
yum.
I'm going to give you a little bit of that one there, a little bit of that one there, a
Excellent.
little bit of that one there. Go.
All right, here we go.
Jump in, sister.
Okay.
So it's got that nice little spicy chorizo.
It does,
And
yeah,
what we
great
did
flavor.
was, when it was just about completely
Great
cooked,
flavor.
we put a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of brown sugar on top. So it'll have just a slightly sweet crust on it,
Yeah.
you know, to kind of tie the pork to the chorizo.
Can I just say the roasted vegetables are delicious, too? These are
Well, they're
really good.
intense.
Yeah, they are.
Do you think you could do this at home?
Absolutely.
I mean, really, without
No, he just
Jon-Paul
walked me
standing
through.
there
Yeah,
in the
no,
corner?
absolutely. He walked me through.
He literally did everything. Right?
I
You saw
just-
him stuff the pork. He made the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
The vegetables, 1, 2, 3, pop them in the oven.
And these are so different. These potatoes are so
What
different.
did you
than I'm
learn?
used to. I learned.
Tell me what you learned.
I learned patience.
Okay, very
I learned how to
good.
stuff a pork chop.
Very good.
And I learned presentation. No, what I really learned is roasted vegetables, which is really cool. And the old, you know, grandma's old mashed potato recipe. You don't just add all the stuff
That's
right
what
away.
I always do. You
let
add
them
it all
dry
and
out.
then
You let them dry out, and look at how fluffy these are. Look at this. This is just like incredible.
And I'm glad you asked that question because that's a lot of things people see and they just skip over it. But the drying out of the potatoes is so crucial because if you don't get the water out, then the fat, the butter, the cream just sits on top of the potato and it gets real sludgy.
Hey, production crew, you guys should really try some of this.
It's
All right, so what are we going to make next? Dessert, right?
We're going to make dessert for the ladies.
Okay.
So we have some beautiful mangoes. We have some beautiful blueberries. We're going to cut them up, put them in a gorgeous glass, and then we're going to make a zabaione for the top of it.
Zabaione.
Okay, wait, put your hat on. 'cause
I
we
have
a-
no idea what
Grab your
zabaione
hat.
is.